It's Friday, which means it's time for a walk and talk. What's happening? Well, the official flyer for the Golden Triangle Explorer Society annual open hunt has come out, and that hunt is going to be held December 12th in Garland, Texas, and there's only so many spots, but I will say Harold Rose puts on a good hunt. He puts on a great hunt, really. So you should sign up and come out. I think it's like $150, and it's like a silver dime hunt, and then there's like a token hunt, and lunch is included. And what will we have for lunch? Probably hot dogs. You know, but come on out. Maybe you want to eat them for the shape and not the taste. I don't know. That's up to you. Nevertheless, lunch is included. I think it's held at Audubon Park, actually. The information is on the flyer. I'll put a link to the Golden Triangle Explorer Society public Facebook group in the description down below, and that'll be good. Oh, by the way, we had a giveaway on last week's Walk and Talk in the winner, because I don't like to draw it out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to make you wait till the very end of the video, but right now I'm going to make you wait like 20 more seconds. But anyway, the winner of the Pull Tab Archaeology poster is Raymond Eichelberger 7134. I think I remembered the username correctly. Nevertheless, it's Raymond Eichelberger, and I'll put it down here. Congratulations, and thank you so much for participating in watching my silly, stupid videos. I really appreciate it. You don't know how much it means to me. And that goes for all of you. We'll have more contests coming up. I think we'll do the next giveaway at, I don't know, 2,500 subscribers. And we'll get there sooner than later, hopefully. And yeah, I can't thank all of you enough for all the stuff that's happened. It was really cool to see some of the things that were on your bucket list. For Raymond, it was anything colonial. And it's going to come. You'll find it, okay? You know what's interesting is sometimes you come across colonial stuff and you don't even realize it. And you're like, that's garbage. It's like that sometimes, you know, but don't think about the holes you didn't dig, and don't think about the treasure that you threw away by accident, because I guarantee you've thrown away some treasure. Okay, it happens to all of us. Speaking of which, when I go to hunts and they'll have like the like little scrap buckets and stuff, you know, where you can throw out your trash, I always dig through those because I always see stuff. You'd be surprised. People just chuck it. Because a lot of people get wrapped up in finding coins. And I get that. Everybody wants either a silver coin or an old copper or something, but there's just some other stuff out there that is realistically way more interesting. And this goes back to the topic that I've covered a little bit here lately about finding something that no one else is going to find. Okay, I think, you know, that the watch fob on this week's favorite find is probably kind of like a good example of that. There is a chance that other people find that watch fob, but it's slim. They got to be lost. They got to be in the dirt. That's sort of the kind of the prerequisite for this hobby, right? You know, you got to dig it out of the ground. And that can be challenging because a lot of things have to happen. Namely, someone has to acquire the item then has to be lost and not just picked up off the ground, which also happens a lot, you know. And then sometime later, one of us has to come across it with a metal detector, hear it, not only hear it, but then choose to dig it up. So a lot of factors go into things never being found. So also, by the way, thanks again to Digger Jim for sending that in. It's just it's a cool find. And before that, Jason Gwynn's 1919 Texas State Fair metal thing. Can't really say that it's a watch fob, but it, you know, could be. It's just a very rare item. Probably be the only one that's ever dug out of the ground. Now I say that, but I was with him last week, and that joker dug another Dallas Railway Company button. Now, as far as hands-on digging one of those, I've dug one, and now he's dug 2 of them. It's just not a thing that you see a lot of. There's probably plenty out there, you know, but anyway, the point of what I'm saying is, and I saw Buckle Boy, if you're familiar with him, Buckle Boy LA, he made a comment where he was like, relics are more interesting than coins. It's true. It's true, because you find some stuff that no one else is going to find that's super interesting. They also sort of make you realize like how much better stuff used to be made, and how like we live in sort of a throwaway society too now, which we have for a while. I mean, I grew up in a throwaway society. What is that? I see something shiny on the ground. Looks like a knockout. Oh, it is. Look at these. You ever find these in the ground? They sound awesome. Biggest letdown in the world. They sound like silver coins, and when you see them, they got the little silver edge in the dirt because they're aluminum. This won't be going in the trash though. Or maybe I'll throw it in a bucket and give it to Roy, let him sort it out for his vacation fund. But the point of the matter is this, is that a lot of times relics are way more interesting than coins. Now, I won't turn down a coin. I love finding them, and they're cool. But I think it's just like the natural evolution of this hobby. You just kind of get to where you're like, I mean, how many Roosevelt dimes, Mercury dimes can you dig before it's like, you know, great, yeah, it's silver, I love it. It's cool, it has value, it has immediate value. But it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. Now, I know that especially if you haven't dug a lot of them, coming from me, you're like, I just would love to find one. I get that. You will. Keep digging. You will. You'll end up finding a bunch of them if you just keep digging and you have enough time. It's kind of like it's a holes times time game. Enough holes over enough time, you'll just have a lot of them. But you'll find things that no one else is going to find. And I really like those things. I found a couple of them. One of my favorites, which also happens to be silver, is I found a silver perfume bottle. I don't think there's a lot of those floating around in the ground. But let me know if you found something that's like, you know, it's kind of a one-off thing you don't think anybody else will find. I'd be really interested to hear that. And this goes back to the bucket list stuff, just the kind of stuff that I'm seeing people want to find. You can tell, like, the ones that have really been detected like a long time, they'll say something so obscure, you're like, I don't even understand like the contextual history behind what you're speaking of. They're like, well, you know, they only made it for like 3 years. And no, I don't know. But it'd be like that. And if you got something like that, let me know. Because that's what I need, is more odd stuff to look for. What else is going on? Usually when I do like the giveaway announcements, these walk and talks are kind of short, but I don't like to keep it too long. Once again, congrats to Raymond Eichelberger. I like that name. I like that name a lot for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. So congratulations on winning. Congratulations on having a unique name. It's been a tough week for me for some reason. But you know, when it's a tough week, for me to feel better, all I gotta do is get up and dig some more holes. And that's what I'm gonna go do right now. So I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna get dressed, well, change shoes, grab my gear, and go try to bust up some of this concrete they call dirt. And we're gonna get something. I gotta find a unique place though. I don't even feel like digging any of my old spots. I just wanna go find something odd. Doesn't have to be old. You ever get in a mood like that? Let me know. I do. Might just go like piddle around on some curb strips. Those are always fun. Might just walk downtown with a shovel and a metal detector and, you know, wait, see how long it is before someone says, "What are you doing?" That happens actually quite a bit. What are you looking for? What do you say when people ask you what you're looking for? Sometimes I'll be like, "I'm looking for terminated gas lines," or I'll just, you know, I just make up stuff. You ever found anything? Nope. Never once. I hope to one day. But anyway, if you get out this week, I hope you get that treasure. If you want to submit a favorite find, or if you'd like stickers, by the way, I got some new stickers in. They're a little different. I've been trying different sticker companies, so if you'd like some of those, let me know. All you got to do is email me at igetthattreasure@gmail.com. I will send them to you free of charge. I love hearing from you guys, and I hope you get out. I hope you get that treasure. I'll see you Monday with a hunt video, and thank you so much for watching.